Even Facebook's telling Obama not to interfere with people.
Right. Well, also with, did you know about, okay, this airline that we got, Malaysia Airline?
Yeah.
All it is, it's terrorism. It was an act of terrorism. That's what it is. That's all it is. Nothing
Yeah,
else.
no.
End of story. Be done with it.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
that's that's what it looks like. They took over the plane. They hijacked it. They
It's an act of terrorism.
they pirated it, whatever you want to call it. They moved it towards.
Right.
Looks like they had might gone towards Pakistan, and they probably if it hits there, they'll probably be able to use it again. It's a terrorist thing. It's a secondary event, or they just used it as a hostage situation with for a ransom. One of the two.
Also, they can actually move troops too as well and be undetected because they got an airline. So, well, wait a minute. No, they can't because that airline does have a serial number, regardless. They do have a serial number on those airlines, and they keep that well. And even though if you repaint it, it still shows up. That's one thing about Boeing. Did you know about that? And I bet Fox News didn't know about that. And I've actually spoke with Phil Condit, the director Boeing. That's right. I'm friends with him, and I talked with him yesterday on the phone, and that's what he told me. He said one thing about having the airlines, they are encrypted. Everything they have is encrypted, so it's like stealing a computer. If you steal a computer, guess what? A serial number, everything is on that computer. That's identity theft, and that's exactly what this airline is too, as well. And that's over a bill. When you steal an airline like that, you're facing you're basically the death sentence, pretty much, because you're using the airline as a weapon. You cannot do that by there's law in this country. You cannot do that.
Okay.
So you're facing a death penalty when you do something like that because that's what does because it's actually what is under the director of Homeland Security. Did you know that? We actually talked to Tom Ridge too today, and that's one thing I spent a Facebook about, and that's why I got attacked viciously today.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why.
I wonder. Yeah. So
there's a lot of things going on, and the world is in the most dangerous situation ever. Since and you got an idiot in the White House that's cutting defense to pre-World War II, forces, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, it is very dangerous. Yeah, I know.
And so people are asking, what is he going to do? It turns out to be a plane coming to him. You probably turn around and run the other way. This guy here has no concept of anything. He thinks negotiating with Putin is going to get him results. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. If you know how you can stop Putin? By moving the French shield, the missiles. Mm-hmm. That we took out to try and peace put it back into Poland and the Baltic states. That will stop Putin by putting ships in the Black Sea area, by drilling, and then offering Europe, the oil that you drill, mm-hmm. sell it to Europe, and then you start drilling. That will do it. There's a lot of ways to defeat Putin. Putin's military is not that strong.
Right.
It's raggedy air type of thing. Right. Ragtag. So you can actually do certain things.
Well, Israel can. Israel, Germany, and Great Britain, and you got Iceland, the French. We're going to work together and fight Syria, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. If we don't do it, they will. And yes, exactly. We are just putting our white flag up, surrendering right now, and we welcome terrorists in this country. That's basically what we're doing right now.
Right, and with the boys now, you got the president telling, "Be nice, don't support these guys. Be nice to them,
right.
Some good." So that type of thing.
Right.
Come on, if they break the law, they go to jail. If they go to get deported. That's it.
Right, and they're closing down.
Fine, go back home.
Well, and they're closing down Guantanamo Cuba too as well. How he's have freeing these terrorists down in Cuba too as well.
Gitmo, yeah,
yeah,
I know.
Gitmo, right,
So he's making this country worse than it is.
right.
And